All right, so today we're going to go to Miami and do some point of view street photography. I usually use this lens, a zoom lens, which is the 55 to 210, and I usually keep it around 70, 85, whatever, like, you know, between nifty 50 and 80. And I like to go in and out, so I like to use a zoom lens in street photography because I don't know if I'm going to be further away or closer to the subject, and I don't want to be too close to the subject either. So we'll do with this and see what happens. So let's go to Miami. All right, Florida's too hot. I'm gonna change my shorts. Put my shorts on, so these pants are... Little Havana, also known as Calle Ocho, boasting a rich cacophony of Latin beats and vibes, it's developed into a Cuban exile success story of culture, food, aroma, music, and cigars. So, I just like to get started immediately. Gets me warmed up. I already know that some of them are not the best compositions, but it just helps me to warm up to get started. It's a luxury you can do with digital, as opposed to the recent re-emerging of film when you got to be more selective. Here you could just, you know, shoot away and just delete, delete, delete. Now, I've done various types of videos on this channel, but now I'm kind of segueing into photography and film. I guess this is my kind of like getting started videos. So I basically am narrowing my niche down to photography. And right now I'm micro-niching down to urban street photography. I find that I really enjoy that cinematic retro vintage vibe. A walk in Little Havana isn't complete without a short stroll through Domino Park, also known as Maximo Gomez Park. It was named after a soldier in Cuba fighting the 10 Years' War against Spain. The park offers a place for members to play dominoes and sometimes chess. The mural was painted by artist Oscar Thomas. It depicts the presidents of all American nations that attended the first summit of the Americas held in Miami in 1994. The park is always swarmed by wide-eyed tourists pointing their cameras at the local domino players. And they don't mind it. They actually like to have an audience. Nice little sun coming up there, glaring. We do a vertical one. Tower Theater. Actually, I did a short film and we premiered it there, and we showed it there. This is the popular Ball and Chain, and this is usually busier, but it's It's still vibrant. It's always vibrant. It's got very touristy lately. Let's cross on this side over here. We get loud music from the ball and chain, but this is a really great place. And the guava frozen margarita is delicious. And of course, there are many cigar shops. I recently picked up a book about the cigar called The Journey of the Havana Cigar. It was actually written by a grandson of my grandfather's great aunt or something like that. He wrote a book about his grandmother too, but he also wrote this one. His name is Antonio Núñez Jiménez, a known writer in Cuba, as well as a captain in a certain revolutionary force in Cuba, but I digress. But anyway, I want to learn about the history and the culture on the cigar and the Cuban cigar. And hopefully without smoking it too much, without getting into a habit of smoking it. I'm not a smoker and I'm not going to start now. And without that sort of pretentious feeling that sometimes it could be associated with. Okay, so I like to find a flat surface away from dust and wind, not to dirty my lens, and just do this very carefully. So I'm changing out my zoom lens to my Samyang 24 millimeters, which is 38 millimeter on the APS crop sensor. I like the nifty 50s, but I like to go a little wider, so that's why I chose this lens. And by the way, I have the APS crop sensor Sony A6500. It's lightweight and great for street photography. And by the way, I'll have all the links to all the gear that I used in the description below. Cars, I don't find it easy to take pictures of cars, not good ones anyway. But with this lens, the 38 millimeter, I don't think we're doing well. I think a zoom lens would be better, but anyway. If you're in this area, you're going to find a lot of chickens, feral chickens, roosters. They're all over the south, but they've been predominantly here, and they're hard to get rid of them, I think. So the place just embraced them, and you see all these statues everywhere of roosters and chickens and feral chickens, just like you see the Indians in front of the cigar shops, I suppose. And I don't know, these are just in different areas. Take a wait till people pass by and take the vertical. It looks like it's getting cloudy. It's probably going to be one of these little quick rain spurts, and then the sun will come out again. Now this one is either, I guess, a rooster, feral chicken, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to switch to the zoom lens so I can get some more interesting shots. I like more of the telephoto shots. Usually, this is a good This is a good lens for. I don't know. This is the lens is just this. This is like rings a step up, so I could put the ND filter on it. This is the Cigar Factory. I like coming here to take pictures of this statue here. I'm not sure if it's one of the proprietors or the founder of the Bello or Bello family that owns or runs a shop, or that they sell the cigars that they made. Family-run business. I don't know what the history of it is exactly and what the present day situation is, but I always found him interesting. I don't know what he's made of. He's made of some sort of clay. I'd like to find out more about him. Of course, more cigars. And all these, I don't know what these little flecks or little things at the end. Of course, you cut it off, but like I said before, I want to learn more about cigars and get a little more familiar with it. Just seems interesting, especially these Cuban cigars and all these little paraphernalias. And of course, you have your Indians in front of cigar shops or inside. It's supposed to be a sign of good luck. Well, I think it's time to go to the Ball and Chain and have myself a drink. Maybe we'll just do a couple more photos, or maybe we'll finish. I think it's going to rain, so let's do a little angle here of the Tower Theater, and then we'll head to get our drink at the Ball and Chain. If you stuck around this far, I thank you, I appreciate it, and hope to see you next time. And that'll do it. All right, that's it. We are leaving Little Havana. That's it for the photo shoot today. I see what I have. I don't know if we have good stuff or not until we get to the editing. All right, we are going back home.